Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Pat Riley kept tabs on his players at the bar to show who's really in charge of Miami. On the show Run It Back on FanDuel TV, former Heat point guard Mario Chalmers shared a story about how much influence the team president Pat Riley holds in Miami. Reflecting on a memorable encounter with Riley, Chalmers described how Pat knew what he did after a night out in the city. "It was my rookie year and I had went out. I was out having fun, nothing major. And Pat said, 'You went out last night.' He said, 'You are at this bar, you had this many drinks, and then you went home.' I was like, 'How do you know everything?' And he said, 'I run Miami. You can't do anything in Miami without me knowing.' I wasn't in trouble, he was just letting me know like, you can't do nothing in this city without me knowing." Pat Riley has been the godfather of the Heat since taking charge in 1995. He has expanded his influence well beyond the team, gaining contacts throughout the city. Having lived there for over 20 years, he knows Miami inside and out. With Riley leading the way, the Heat have had some of their best seasons. Thanks to his connections, influence, and smart decisions as an executive, the team has maintained a winning culture that keeps them in the spotlight. After an early playoff exit this year, the Heat are reassessing their strategy. While Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler have dismissed rumors of a separation, the team may consider changes this summer to improve their chances. Jimmy Butler gets real about Miami Heat stint amid trade rumors. Miami Heat president Pat Riley recently shut down the idea of his team looking to trade Jimmy Butler, despite publicly criticizing the player's behavior in the 2024 NBA playoffs. It is also possible, given the current circumstances, that Butler will be a free agent by the end of the 2024-25 NBA season, as he has a player option to decide on for the 2025-26 campaign. That won't matter if he and the Heat come up with an extension deal, but that's not yet in the picture. In any case, Butler recently opened up about how much he loves Miami. Via Rohan Nadkarni of GQ Sports, "I feel at home, man. I really care about the city, I really care about the people in this city. Miami has embraced me. They've wanted me to bring them something they haven't done since LeBron, D-Wade and C-Bosh. And I want to do that. So as soon as I get this knee back right, I'm right back on they ass and everybody know it." Butler has been playing for the Heat since the 2019-20 season. He has even led the Heat to 2 NBA Finals appearances. The first one was in the 2020 bubble and the other one was last year when they lost to the Denver Nuggets. The Heat struck out of the 2024 NBA playoffs in the first round, with Butler missing all games against the powerful Boston Celtics. Butler's age and proneness to injury are big factors that the Heat would definitely consider with regard to their plan for him. This season, Butler played in only 60 games and averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists, while shooting 50% from the field. Boston Celtics might have gentlemen swept the Heat into trading for Kevin Durant. The Boston Celtics might have just gentlemen swept the Miami Heat into trading for Kevin Durant. Hoops Habits Cal Durant believes a Durant-Bam Adebayo star pairing could be possible after the two share a Team USA roster this summer for the 2024 Olympics, something the team would have only considered after an early exit from the postseason. Of course, the Celtics gave them just that in the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Durant believes the Heat and Phoenix Suns can strike a deal for Durant that capitalizes on the Jimmy Butler trade rumors. The Miami Heat have been looking for a third star for a while now, and with Kevin Durant seemingly stuck on a mediocre team, he may soon want out, Durant prefaced before saying, especially after spending the summer playing with Bam Adebayo, who is seen as the Heat's future. Would Adebayo try to recruit Durant during the Olympics, possibly pushing him to demand a trade? Maybe. The Heat don't have much in trade assets, but could potentially muster up enough to land KD in that scenario and make Miami a contender once again. Or, with rumors of Jimmy Butler wanting a big contract extension, could he be traded for Durant? Stranger things have happened in the NBA, and Team USA has been the time when stars have recruited one another. KD in a Heat uniform is a downright terrifying proposition. Miami was able to steal a game from the CS without Butler and Terry Rozier in uniform. Imagining the fifth leading scorer joining Heat culture is truly scary hours. It's also not hard to imagine. Adebayo can end up playing a major role in Team USA winning the gold, and LeBron James will also be in France. The King could tell KD firsthand just how impactful going to South Beach was on his career. Not that Durant forgets the 2012 finals when LeBron's Heat gentlemen swept KD's OKC Thunder. Boston would still be the team to beat in the East in this scenario, but Miami would vault right behind them on the totem pole if the Heat landed Durant. Welcome back, Jayson Tatum. Boston Celtics fans missed this version of you. The version of you that scored an NBA record 51 points in a Game 7 last season and dropped 46 points in an elimination game on the road 2 years ago. The version of you that can take the Celtics team over the hump and finally raise banner 18. That version of Tatum was on full display in Game 3 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The All-NBA forward led Boston to a 106-93 road win as Tatum finished the night with 33 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. His 25 shot attempts marked his most since March 25 against the Atlanta Hawks. While many NBA fans and media members prepared for Game 3 with half-baked narratives surrounding Tatum's toughness, there was a simple fix the Celtics needed to get their superstar back on track. They needed to get him the ball a lot more. For the first time in these playoffs, the Celtics did just that. They ran their offense through their best player all night long, and it worked. From the opening tip, the Celtics made a clear effort to get the ball in Tatum's hands at the top of the key. After averaging a 26.7% usage rate through his first 7 playoff games, Tatum boasted a 40% usage rate en route to his best game of the postseason so far. The 5-time All-Star sacrificed touches and shot attempts all season long, but he still had a 30.1% usage rate across 74 regular season games. While the Celtics have many players who can put the ball on the floor and create good looks for the offense, nobody does it as well as Tatum. At 6'10", Tatum is a walking mismatch for most of his defenders. He put all of his abilities on full display, carving up the Cavs' defense with a healthy mix of interior scoring and playmaking. Tatum also played impeccable defense all night long, switching on to players at all 5 positions, including some nice defensive work on Evan Mobley in the post, and showcasing his versatility as an elite point-of-action defender and help defender. While Tatum bounced back in a big way, he only hit 2 3-pointers all night. He can still improve his play moving forward, which is scary to think about for Boston's fellow contenders. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.